Hello, welcome to Razmofsar USA. This is Hayden Lewis. Hello, welcome to Razmofsar TV. This is Hayden Lewis, Razmofsar USA. Today I want to show you some arrows that I built, and we're going to get some close-ups of them and some test flight of them. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. So there they are. I made 7 target arrows. They all have self nocks. They're all 4-fletched, and I did a red cresting right here. I wrapped about 1 inch from the nock, and I wrapped right here at the end of the fletchings, and then I lacquered my wrappings. The wrapping is actually dental floss, which works very well, and I'm quite excited to try these out, and I think they look rather nice. I have some ideas for different arrow builds, and this was just with some spare materials. I wanted to make some more arrows. Hope you enjoy. Johnson, right-handed, short distance with thumb draw. Instinctive aiming. Okay, shooting low. Flying pretty straight. I would say they fly, forgive me, I would say they fly decently well. So let's try this again. I'm going to do salsa knee draw. So stay tuned for that. And just so we can have some teaching sake for here, I did thumb draw earlier. If you're not familiar, or if you just want a refresher, I knocked my arrow, right? I wrap my thumb underneath it. I lock my thumb with my index finger. I have a semi-tight fist. I curl into the bow right here, and then I draw that way. This second method is one finger goes onto the arrow, the thumb goes across the string, these two brace the thumb, this goes on the arrow like that. Here, you can see that from the side, it's going to look like that. So stay tuned for that. That one bounced off the backstop. Pray that none of these break, because I really worked hard on these and I like them a lot. That one bounced off the backstop. There we go. So I'm getting pretty good flight out of them. I quite like these. The only thing here, and I'll grab an arrow real quick. The only thing that I don't like, and after my experience building multiple sets of arrows, are these type of tips. So from now on, I'm no longer going to use these type of tips on arrows. I recently discovered that there's actually inserts you can put onto your arrows, and you can do the screw-on tips like with carbon arrows. So that's what I'm gonna start using. Have more pointy arrowheads to use, even on wooden arrows. But these actually fly quite nicely, and I'm enjoying them thus far. You probably can't really see the group from here, but I'm getting decent, or at least for me, accuracy. I know it's a short distance, so I'm sure a lot of you are much more accurate than me. So I'm now going to show left hand. I'm going to do thumb draw. I'm going to do Sassanid, and then I'll do one last close-up on the target itself, with just me doing right side, left side, Sassanid, and thumb. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so this is going to be left hand, thumb draw, left-handed. Having issues with my left thumb. I tried out some custom rings made by Custom Thumb Rings, and they didn't work out well for me. I don't think anything was wrong with them, but they really stressed out the joints in my thumbs, and my left thumb is still feeling it. One bounce off the back stop. That two bounced off. That one's right above center. That one's pretty much right next to the other arrow. So I'm getting them all pretty tight, aside from the one outlier to the top, but my groupings are very nice with these arrows, so I quite like them. Once I have the funding, I'm going to make another set of arrows similar style. I'm going to crest them just like that. I'm going to get the different inserts for the tips, because I quite like these quite a lot, actually. Now, I'm going to do Sassanid left-handed. Alright, so we have our first casualty. Not a big deal at all. Is the tip came off on this one. I had been using a different type of glue this time. I wanted to try out a type of hot glue, and I'm noticing that it's not as strong as the previous super glue I used. Typically I use high impact super glue, Gorilla Glue, but I wanted to try hot glue just to see if there was a difference. I'm noticing that when I use it on the fletchings and on tips, on carbon arrows that have inserted nocks, that it's not as robust, and I see these come off. So I think that's enough experimentation with it to know that I probably shouldn't use it. So just wanted to share that with you. Let me know if you guys use different types of glue. I'm always interested in learning and experimenting. But yeah, this is our casualty. Not a big deal. At least it's not a broken arrow. I saw it. I thought I saw it tip come off. Luckily I found it when I shot it, and I was right. So we're now gonna take a peek at left-handed Sassanid, and then we'll zoom in on the target and I'll shoot it again. Oh, Sassanid, I'm doing thumb draw. Ooh, that one's right next to the bullseye, almost touching it. Ooh, that was way off. I kind of plucked the string a little bit weird on that one. That one's low. right in the center. I like that. Let's see if I get that last one in the center. Oop, bounce off the top. So now we'll get a close-up on the target. I want to point out one thing. On my left side, I use the same nocking point, but sometimes I get cut. So if you know a solution to what I can do differently, please let me know. I'd like to know. And stay tuned. Thank you. Could do better. Could do better. Here, let me adjust so you can see them where they're all at. But I really like these arrows. So overall, I really like these arrows. We had one minor casualty, and I'll glue that tip back on, press it on real tight again. But they fly very straight, and I like them a lot. I want to make a similar set with different tips, and I plan on doing that. And as soon as possible, I still need to build up my range. It's very limited, and this is the only safe spot. So I got to build this up so I can cover all that brick, and I can really take longer distance and try to work on longer distances as well. So thank you very much for watching, and you all have a good rest of your day.